Thank you. I want to participate in the Take Note debate with respect to the questions and answers regarding the RTBU and the industrial action. The Leader of the Opposition came in here and stated that the strategy of the government was to delay wage rises until after the budget. Well, I'll tell you what their strategy was. Their strategy was to put a wage cap in place which lasted for a decade to suppress the wages of working people in New South Wales, because they don't actually believe that workers have a right to fair pay and conditions. That was their strategy, a wage cap for 10 years, and to run brinkmanship with the rail unions. You'll all remember the day that the rail network was shut down courtesy of the then Minister Elliott, because their approach to industrial relations is an adversarial one, where they don't believe in the Fair Work Commission, they don't believe in the Industrial Relations Commission, they believe in taking unions on and running over the top of them. Our approach, on the other hand, and those opposite should have learnt the lesson from the weekend, is to respect workers' rights. Under the Albanese government, there's been several reforms that have been implemented. Same work, same pay is probably the most emblematic one. And the world didn't collapse. The sky didn't fall in. In fact, what we've seen is rising wages, rising real wages under a Labor government, because of the strategy of saying that if you have a mechanism whereby workers can bargain for wages and conditions which spreads income and wealth equitably, you're bound to have a good economy, because purchasing power increases because people feel secure. And that's our philosophy. And that's why it's a winning philosophy. We've had, under the Minns Labor government, the lowest level of industrial disputation in a decade, in only 2 years of government. And we've had several disputes resolved with record wage rises for public servants across a whole range of workers, including teachers, police, nurses, paramedics, and many others. So when those want to come in here and score cheap political points because the RTB wants to make a point about safety, and the minister addressed those points and said that we respect the union's right to raise those issues, they should look back at their own record and wonder why they are still sitting on those opposition benches, and why their federal colleagues will probably be resigned to opposition for another decade. Respect workers' rights, respect their ability to negotiate on wages and conditions, and more importantly, respect their views on safety.